Hey, it's little old me again before I jump on the highway and drive down to Boston. And my last question, my third and final question, comes in from Fred. And I guess I've been getting this question a lot lately is new marketing strategies. And, you know, everything that is new is old again. And what I mean by that is that, like, all the marketing advertisements, all the marketing TV commercials from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s are back in style again. There's really nothing new, or there's nothing that's been uh, nothing that's been recreated just for today. Everything is just like something that's been spun off of something else. And with new marketing strategies, you know, if you look at Google pay-per-clicks, that is headline driven. It's all direct response marketing. And if you're looking for new marketing strategies, you have to say, like, okay, how can I be really good at Google AdWords if, I'm going to make all my Google AdWords look exactly like everybody else that's in the right hand side of the column on Google, then you'll get the same results that everybody else has. But if you can learn to write headlines, and the headlines come back to the Civil War days, when people were writing headlines, when they had really good copywriters that could write headlines that grab people's attention, to have them raise their hands and say, like, yes, I want that potion to get rid of all my my back acne, and and all that stuff. Everything that is old is new again. It just has another wrapper on it, another electronic wrapper. It's going into another medium, but the principles of marketing are always going to be the same. Just like the principles of electricity, it's never going to change. The principles of resistance that's in security, it's always the same. It's not going to change. So you need to know the basics of marketing, before you can really leverage yourself. And you also say that residential sales are down, and that's pretty much across the board. But I'm seeing a lot of guys that are staying very busy in the commercial security market. And not to say that residential is dead, but it's not what it was. But that leaves an opportunity there for you, that if you want to go back out there and prospect into that market and start feeding that marketing and educating that market, who you are and what type of business you have and run, that you're an education-based business, that when things do pick up, they'll know to give you a call. But the commercial side is doing fine, and that's pretty much across the board. And what I would do, one other thing, Fred, is that new marketing strategies, and the stuff's just coming into my head right now. But what you want to do is have an online and offline game. If somebody comes into your business through a direct mail advertisement, then you want to be able to send them out an online confirmation, then follow up with a printed offline advertisement again. Or if somebody comes to you offline, then through a newsletter, through an advertisement, through a direct mail piece, then you want to be able to send something to them online. And that is the way where you cannot be duplicated, replicated, ripped off, or anything, by always mixing it up. And the more ways that you can communicate with people or with your client base, the better off and the more stability that you'll have. And again, one of the other questions that you had was, like, why should I have a client monthly newsletter? The reason you want to have a client newsletter is that it's so brain dead easy to be sending one out every month, where you can really build your list exponentially by adding everybody's name to the list. Like, say it's the fire chief in town, it's the police chief in town, it's your insurance guy. You build your list that way, that when they get your monthly newsletter, you're at the top of their consciousness, you're at the top of their mind, that they're thinking about Fred's Security Company, and that they know if they refer you to Fred's Security Company, they're going to get a nice little referral out of it. And that's how the newsletter works, is by referring people through it, by promoting people, promoting other people's business through a newsletter. It's a phenomenal tool, and it's also a great way to tout about new product launches, new security things that you're going to be selling, like video analytics, the latest and greatest smoke detector, video interactive video monitoring. There's so many things that are coming down the pike that, if you don't have a per se salesman in place, then you need to make the postman your salesman, where he can go out and he can drop off your little newsletter at everybody in your client base, and you can educate your clients about what your business is becoming. And I appreciate the questions, and just keep them coming, because I got a stack of them here. But make sure that you send them in, because I love to answer these questions. And it's Bob Maunsell, the Security Marketing Guru. Now go sell something. Thank you.